Returning to grace. Life is messy. We all have actions or words we wish we could take back. But we don't need to let our mistakes define us, because there is no limit to God's forgiveness. Jesus will never look down and say, "Well, that's it. You just aren't going to cut it." That's what the world may say, but the Bible tells us that in Jesus, we have redemption through his blood, the forgiveness of sins, in accordance with the riches of God's grace. Ephesians 1 verse 7. The riches of God's grace. Not the scarcity of God's grace. The riches. Even so, we struggle sometimes with moving on from our mistakes. One of the lies I'm most likely to believe is, "You're a bad mom." If I were really a bad mom, I wouldn't feel remorse for those times I've messed up. The truth is, I am an imperfect person raising imperfect humans in desperate need of a savior. So I return to Jesus and repeat to myself, "It is for freedom that Christ has set me free." Galatians 5 verse 1. I exchange the lie for the truth. I am a good mom who made a poor choice. I am forgiven. I am loved. Only one has ever been perfect, and his sandaled feet walked the dirt roads over 2,000 years ago. His sacrifice allows us to release the guilt and say with confidence, "It is for freedom that Christ has set me free." What are you holding on to today that has you bound to the past? As you accept the invitation to return to Jesus, you'll lay down the guilt because you were never meant to hold the weight of it. You'll take the lies about your messes and measure them up against what God says. Then you'll replace them with the truth of who you are to him. When you return to Jesus, you'll walk in freedom. Freedom from the pressure to be perfect. Freedom from the pressure to get it all right. Freedom to let go of the guilt and the labels. Freedom to walk in the light of his truth. Freedom to keep moving forward in grace. What is a lie or a label about yourself that you have trouble letting go of?